Dennis Smith. Wow, coming off
done for Dennis Smith Jr. Here's Anya handing it off to Dorn, and we're underway. That dribble men who both hail from Australia, all the way to Missoula.
You see that pack line defense. They're in the gaps.
They baited Dorn into it, but he scores over him.
The Dorn is
back away from anybody. They've played Southern Cal, they've played Wyoming. They played them both tough. Smith with the lob, the finish from Abu. Corrals it. Here's Smith, the transition three for the freshman out of Fayetteville, North Carolina.
That's his first triple of the year. He stepped up here because of the broken hand. Michael Ogina is out.
Terry Henderson out of Raleigh, but working against Samuelson. Did a great job. He sealed off the baseline. Dorn, defense sagging off on him, buries it over Mario Dunn.
Well, Dorn and Henderson are so, you're seeing NC State switch 1 through 4 on the perimeter.
Markel Johnson fires one ahead to Dorn.
Look at the speed here of NC State as Dorn gets out ahead of the pack.
Abu goes into the chest of Jack Lopez. You can count it for Abu.
Trying to long wingspans. Now we look like we got another zone.
Markel Johnson read the eyes. A Rory and finishes.
Travis DeCure. Now watch this play here with Coach DeCure. He's out there on the court, setting the screen on his own man.
DeCure getting after it with a whistle in his mouth, running the offense with his team. Abu connects once again. 9 points now for Malik Abu.
On the rim without a block out because Anya gets caught out there on that screen.
The active hands of Markel Johnson and the easy two.
Here's some defense again, leading to some offense. Johnson just picks his pocket. The freshman from Raleigh
hasn't been able to get in the flow because of those early fouls.
Excuse me, he's from Fayetteville.
Yeah, but you were half right because he grew up as a Wolfpack fan, lifelong.
Just that.
Glides it up there himself. Here's Dorn now from the elbow.
The Dorn is mid-range jumper. Rises.
Bothering him a little bit here. BJ Anya with the left hand, man. All that size, you just can't keep him away from the rim. 9-inch wingspan.
Look at that move right there. Just able to protect with his left shoulder.
Vic tries to back down. Anya rolls it off.
Now, one of the keys for NC State was to take away the three ball, but it spread out their defense. It's allowed Montana to get points in the later on in this tournament. He's going through the protocol now, and the bigs inside. Capita, Yurt 7 not with him today.
Pretty little fadeaway there for Dorn. He's got all 4 pack points here in the second half. Here's Dorn now. Also checking back into the game is Darius Hicks. There's the 3 for Dennis Smith, his second of the day.
Well, excellent ball movement. Look at the ball movement here. He's back around and Smith pulling the line. He's just got 4 today on 1 of 7 shooting.
Well, maybe this is him. No, Dorn all the way in. Walter Wright backed out, let him go. And defense, so far, so good. Turnover leads to points for Dorn and a 1-point lead.
The gap, make the driver drive into another defender, and don't turn it over.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Markel Johnson had 3 steals in the first half.
Never got the offense rebooted.
Here it's Dennis Smith, nothing but nets.
Oh, that's a big time move there.
Oral Roberts game earlier today. Now a deflection from Smith.
Well, the zone defense, Montana has not adjusted the last 2 possessions.
Hello, Markel Johnson. One of the best freshman classes in the country, Smith Johnson. Hey, Kevin, they said he doesn't like to shoot. He can be much more of an offensive threat. He's been open underneath. Dorn. That's a three and a slam. I thought his foot was on the line, but Abu changed all of it anyway. It's a critical juncture right now for the Griz.
It is. That's a good point there. This is one of those points where you got to stay in here as Wolfpack making a run. And you see that gap defense by Montana.
Entry pass, double came, doesn't matter. Back to a 10-point lead and a chance for 11.
18 points. Zone. Really giving Montana problems. It's taken away the three-point, and it's taken away the penetration of Walter Wright.
Markel Johnson now for three. I'm telling you, he can be a scorer for this team when need. Johnson's three.
Good patience. Bring it back to the weak side after that deep.
Percentage-wise, the best shooter on the team. Nice find, and Smith has the finish.
And who delivered it? The freshman, Markel Johnson.
He's had this freshman class as a top 5, top 10. They were all really top 5. Here's Henderson. Been quiet today. Now you're hearing from the leading scorer.
When you talk about the freshman class, you've got CAA before last year, and then this is the outstanding recruiting class. And we haven't seen the full strength of this team.
The strength from Abu is there. A new career high. Look out, Dennis Smith. There's Walter Wright's first bucket in a long time. He's got 22.
Much needed drink of water. Long dry spell for Walter Wright.
Oh, it's showtime.
Well, and Montana's had to spread out their defense here to try to get some traps, and it just opened up the back. And then
Wolfpack trailed it at the half. Dominated in the second half for Godfrey.
Well, they had altercation earlier, Smith and Walter Wright. That was nice to see those two give a little hug.
We'll take a timeout. We will get you back here to the U.S. Virgin Island Paradise Jam. Wrap things up. Fun first day here from St. Thomas.